The winds of change are blowing across Great Southern football. With the arrival of the Albany Sharks, who become 2012's only regional expansion team.
Oh, it's great. 4 years of preparation, planning, hard work. It's been a hectic week, hectic month actually, but yeah, we're out there. We've had 2 wins already and we're pretty tight in the reserves, so no, it's looking good.
Look, I think one of the things that's remarkable about today is there's 14 of the 22 players that are playing started their footy career with this club. Included in that 14, there'll be 2 16-year-olds make their league debut. There'll be 3 sets of brothers play today, and an uncle as well, which is, you know, just not seen or heard of these days, and a Brownlow medalist to boot. So, yeah, you couldn't ask for more to go into the melting pot than that, I don't think.
And some big names were brought in to make this an occasion to remember.
The attraction in bringing here is the younger, talented players get a first-hand experience of where they can see a guy that's made it, and they'll learn from his preparation and what he does on the field. If they can incorporate that into their game, well, sky's the limit.
Alan, who's the president here, has done a wonderful job in getting everyone involved. It's, you know, they've been building juniors into bigger grades, into the higher grades now, so they've got the adults in the A grade. So it's sort of like, you know, first game ever at a club. That's pretty special. So I thought, hey, you've got to come to these ones.
It's been quite a journey already for the pioneering Sharks.
Look, there's lots of challenges. One of the biggest challenges is finding support staff, team managers, people that can actually help out in the committee and stuff like that. There's a lot of hours that go into it, and look, that's one of the biggest challenges, because the people that are interested in helping clubs, they're generally out there already helping a club. So we've got to find new support staff and committee and develop them, and yeah, keep moving like that.
Not everyone has seen their entry as a positive.
On the other side of it, I think they've been a little bit apprehensive, because they know there's another club out there that will dilute their talent and perhaps issue a challenge to them as well.
While they may have lacked a bit of bite on the field, watch out, because the Sharks are coming.
The focus will be on taking the game on. You know, we have a very talented bunch of young kids, and it's really up to them to take the next step. Our job is to encourage as much as we can, give them the opportunity, and it's their job to make the most of the opportunity they get.
It really is great. Anyone, when you're here, you're thinking, oh, I wish it was just the better facility sometimes, but you know what, it's the people that make it, and they are very special, and they give their time for nothing pretty much, just so the footy team can run out on the weekend. It is truly amazing.
Yes, nice work there from Nicky Brown and the Albany Sharks. Doing it tough, let's be honest. The new club has certainly been through some tough times in the opening few weeks of their season, but they will improve. Now, going back a couple of weeks, we did hear from Carl Langdon, and he did question the decision by the Sharks not to pay their players. Here's a reminder of what Carl had to say.
And the Albany Sharks, apparently they're not going to be paying any players this year, so they might struggle a little bit, Carl.
Oh, yeah. I've always heard these sorts of stories come out of country footy clubs not playing anyone, you know. I reckon that there'll be someone getting something sometime.
Yes, so that's the question that's been asked by Carl Langdon. Well, Joe Galantino from the Sharks very much took umbrage with that claim. Here's what he had to say in response.
I can tell you that I've probably had 20 different footballers turn up asking if we'd pay them, and I've said no, and they've gone elsewhere. You know, things probably work a little bit different here than the Eagles. We don't play to get paid. We play because we love the game and we want to improve our skills. You know, Carl's entitled to his own opinion, but yeah, look, the guys that are here are not being paid.
I wonder if Jason Ackermanis took all the salary cap boys when I saw him run around. Because surely Acker wouldn't have run around for nothing, would he?
Well, my know was that he was getting part of the gate receipt and maybe what went over the bar during that afternoon that he played.
So was he getting paid or not?
He did a function, and we're not exactly sure what kind of fee he got from it. But, guys, I mean, look, the idea is that they want to build up their Colts, and their Colts are doing really well, and they don't want to get into a culture of paying players. Is that such a bad thing, Carl?
No, there's nothing wrong with it, as long as you don't want to win. And from the first couple of rounds of the season, they are struggling to win, let's face it.
Are you saying no team has ever won in history without paying players in country footy?
Maybe you'd have to go back a long time, Tyson. A long time.
Yep, it's a debate which may well continue, and we'll get Carl and, of course, Tyson to keep an eye on the Albany Sharks and how they're going with those very minimal, if at all, payments to their players. Okay.